It's midday live and it's time for business. I am Nanikia Mensah Brampa. Starting with former UK Prime Minister Tony Blair says the answer to globalization is not to shut it down nor retreat from the world. Speaking on his take on Brexit, he said it would be a big mistake to shut globalization down when it's working.
Former UK Prime Minister Tony Blair was interacting with the media at a program organized by the Institute of Economic Affairs.
Because what happens in a world of globalization is the world moves closer together. My only point, whether on Brexit or any of the debates in Europe at the moment, my point is very simple. The answer to these challenges of globalization is not to shut the world down. It's to open it up, but to help people through the process of change.
Now, some persons with disability are calling on government to develop a national policy document to enable vulnerable persons take advantage of employment opportunities in the construction sector as part of efforts to strategize on disability inclusion. The Youth Inclusive Entrepreneurial Development Initiative for Employment aims to address the low level of disability participation in that particular sector.
Mother of two, 39-year-old Benedicta Apetogbo was struck by polio before she was 6 months old. This affected her left leg and changed her life forever. After training as a caterer in her 20s, she struggled to find work and blamed the situation on discrimination.
Because of my disability, they think I can't work. If we are disabled in our legs and or our hands, but our mind is not disabled.
The 2010 Ghana Population Census report indicates that close to 5 million youth aged 15 to 24 have some form of disability. But the president of the Center for Employment of Persons with Disability, Alex Tete, says the high rate of unemployment in the country is making it even more difficult for persons with disability to get jobs.
Employment of persons with disabilities, we need to be innovative so that we can absorb them. And I see the construction industry as a huge industry. If we are smart and we are very innovative, we will absorb a lot of disabled people, both skilled and unskilled, into the industry.
The director of Youth Inclusive Entrepreneurial Development Initiative for Employment, Asiedu-Dartey, Kafui Mills Odwe, says government must develop a policy document to help address the huge unemployment rate with disabled persons in the country.
We've already had some very good engagement with Ministry of Employment and Labour Relations. We want to also see ourselves engaging the Gender and Social Protection Ministry extensively. And we are looking at the construction sector. So how can they now provide us with the policy instruments in terms of preparing young persons with disabilities so they can get employment?
According to the Persons with Disability Act 2006, the Ministry of Employment and Labour Relations shall, through public employment centres, assist to secure jobs for persons with disability. But stakeholders led by Asiedu-Dartey are calling on Parliament to pass a legislative instrument to operationalize the Act before the close of year to ensure enforcement.
Let's take a sneak peek at the city's performance against its major trading currencies before we wrap up on business tonight. Well, we've had the city gain strength against the dollar once again by some 2.71% in its year to date. Somewhere on the 27th of March, it was trading on a year to date of 3.29%. So now we have it at 4 Ghana cedis 33 pesos for the buying and selling price to the dollar. And for the cedi to the Great British pound, it is buying at 5 Ghana cedis 42 pesos and selling at 5 Ghana cedis 43 pesos. Quickly, for that of the cedi to the euro at 4 Ghana cedis 70 pesos and 4 Ghana cedis 71 pesos when it's being sold to you on the markets. Later in our subsequent bulletins, we will be comparing how it started year to date in March till now by evening. But that will do for now on business. My name is Nanikia Mensah Brampa. Midday continues. Good afternoon.